Alright folks, it's your boy Destination Trucker back with another video. It is very sunny this morning. The sun is shining right at me. It is pretty good. I'm going to turn that heat down. Okay, so I am heading to my yard right now. I am going to get loaded in my yard. And then I am heading out to our other yard to offload, and then I'm going around the corner and reloading to head to not far out of the city. I don't know, it's probably 2 hours out of the city, 2.5 hours out of the city, something like that, to deliver a load. So let's head to the yard and see what it brings. Alright folks, just arriving at work. Gotta go park my truck here now. And I'm gonna get into my other truck. As you can see, it's right down here. My truck is just sitting there. Perfect. Waiting for me. So like I said, we'll go park this truck here with the rest of the trucks. And then we will head, jump in the other truck, go down the back of the yard here, and we will get loaded. So, all right, folks. So as you can see, folks, I made it down back here. He's gonna start loading me. It's gonna be loud, so I'm not gonna stay on this very long, but it won't be too bad, I guess, if as long as he doesn't that beeper that kills everybody. So here he's gonna load her up. We'll get around and away we'll go, and we'll head out to the other shop, and I'll be getting offloaded out there. We'll just, 2 tiers? No. Just had to make sure, 2 tiers.
Actually, with these ones, I think there might be 9 altogether for 1 on top.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Alright, sorry about that, folks. So, as you can see, he's got 2 on there. He fits 5 across, then we'll put another tier. 5 across, and they're bundles of 5, so. And he's saying he believes that there'll be 1 on top, so there'll be 10 plus 1 on top, so it'll be 11 bundles altogether. I believe that's how many you can fit on, is 5 across, 5 bundles across, I'm not sure. This comes right from CN's train and comes out to us out here, and then it's shipped out to our other yard. So, pretty good. It doesn't look like you're gonna get another one there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, folks, I gotta help him, so we'll see you when I get out there. Okay, folks, so I made it out here. We're gonna go around down the back here at our other yard and get offloaded here. After watching the video, folks, I completely didn't hear what he said. Whenever there's machinery around, I have a very low tolerance to hearing. Sorry. I have low tolerance to hearing. So what happened is he said to me, and I heard it in the video. I heard it. It said, "I'm gonna get 9 bundles, so that'd be 4 and 4, and then 1 on top." And I didn't hear him. I honestly, when I don't hear someone, I just agree with what they say, and I just keep going on, right? Like I didn't hear that, but after watching the video, I did realize that that's what he said. So if you thought he didn't hear that either, and you rewind back, you will hear it. He does say it'll be 9 bundles. So anyways, folks, I did arrive here. I am going to get offloaded and head over to the other spot, and hopefully I can get loaded there. Because my appointment isn't until 10 o'clock, and it's only 8:40 here now, so we'll have to see if they'll load me, and then I'll have to call the rig and see if they'll take me on time. Either or, folks. I'll see you once I'm loaded at the next stop. All right, folks. So I'm back. We're just still getting offloaded. As you can see, he dropped the pipe on the ground. You know, they always find a reason to blame it on someone else besides himself, right? Like, oh, it's because I didn't double strip this. You know, that's why that happened. And he broke the bunk, right? You know, there's no sense in explaining stuff and blaming it on someone else. Take the damn blame for it yourself and go on with your life, right? It is an accident. It happened. Accidents happen, you know. You deal with it. You go on with your life. See this here stuff, folks. They just leave it. I don't know if you can see that. They just leave it laying around, right? That's what causes flat tires on these, you know, tires, right? These tires they're not cheap, folks. So we want to keep them, you know, like stuff like that, right? But like I said, you know, to blame it on me because I didn't double strip it so that it was thick enough is not an excuse, and no way is it an excuse for, you know, for accidents, right? So anyways, with that said, I'm gonna let him keep doing it. I don't want to record now that he is pissed off as it is and blaming it on me. So all right, folks, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, folks, so I figured I just wanted to come back, and I just wanted to let everybody know how, you know, how lucky people can be. Like, you know, I wasn't under there. I wasn't near that pipe. You know, like, I could have seriously got hurt or killed. You know, like, it's no laughing matter when it comes to stuff like this, right? You know, it was an accident, and one of our bunks let go is what happened. And our bunks are the things that basically, I'll get out and I'll just give you a quick show of that. Okay, so our bunks are, that's what they call them. They call them bunks. And these here things right here, folks, right there, those there, they basically they hold the pipe in there. Okay, so as you can see, there's one at the back too. They hold the pipe in, and what happened is the bunk let go, just let go. When he went in to grab it and put the force on it, what happened is the bunk let go, and the pipe, instead of him hooking the pipe, because that's what the bunks are used for, is to kind of grab the pipe, the bunk let go, and when he went to grab the pipe, he pushed the pipe instead of grabbing it and caused it to fall off, which in return hit the ground and, you know, busted apart, you know. But I was not around it, and I was lucky in that case, because whenever they're lifting pipe, folks, I don't go near it, right? I know, I worked on the railway for quite a few years, and I know how metal works, and I tell you, it's like a slingshot if it wants to be, right? Depending on how flimsy it can be, it can take off in no time. So I was lucky that way. I didn't get hurt, but this is a lesson for everybody out there. Like, not just, you know, me in general. This is everybody. When you're dealing with metal and steel, beams, whether it be or anything steel, and it's lifted off the ground. Anything lifted off the ground. Remember, no matter how strong that link is, there's always a weak link. Whether it be the operator, whether it be the way he picked it up, right? And it can always hurt you. So just remember that. The next time you see someone lifting something, to stand back and say, that could kill me, right? Because that one bundle that he dropped weighed more than enough to, if not kill me, you know, it might not kill me, but I guaranteed it would have paralyzed me. Right? So that's something, because it wasn't dropped from too high, so it would have broke a lot of bones. Probably would have took years to recover from it, and I would never be the same if I survived it. So that's just something to keep in mind, right? Whenever something's lifted off the ground, stand back. There's no need to be near it, right? Your life is more important than that there beam or that there pallet or whatever they're lifting. Your life is more important. Let's head to the next job. Alright folks, so I made it to my next spot. I'm going to get loaded here shortly. I'm waiting for the loader to come back. He's going to take me down. I got the paperwork here. It looks like I'm getting 79 joints put on. And a crate and a couple of protector bags. Basically that's what the ends of the pipe, the caps that go over the ends of the pipe are going to go in the bags. Once they get to the site, they take the caps off. And whatever the crate is, I don't know what's in the crate, folks. I'm not sure. Again, I want to say to everybody, you know, I'm grateful I was not near that pipe. I wish I could have recorded it, but at the same time, the company probably would have used it against them if they seen it. You know, so it's kind of, I'm glad I didn't. Because no matter what, they don't want to blame a malfunction, right? They don't want to blame on the bunks. They're going to blame it on him if they've seen the video. And they'd say, oh, you pressed too hard on it, right? You know, they would use something against them to, you know, and I'm not about that. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use footage like that to get anybody in trouble. That's not fair. I wouldn't expect someone to do it to me. So I think I see my loader. He's coming there now. So folks, let's go get loaded. I'll see you once I'm loaded. Alright folks, so I'm on the road. I'm loaded. I'm heading to the rig now. I was talking to the loader and I was explaining to him about what happened in the incident. And he said, that's funny, a guy that he just loaded decided to walk under his forks as he was holding the pipe in the air. And people don't realize that. They just don't think half the time. And like, you know, all it would take is for him to be holding that up above his head and one of his hydraulic lines to burst, right? And then basically if one of his lifting hydraulic lines were to bust, that'd just come straight down. That'd come straight down and it would kill him in an instant. There'd be no questions asked, no nothing. Right? It'd be like lights out. And I don't know why people think that that's smart. Like, God forbid if you walk an extra 3 feet around the back of the machine, right? Like, you know. Anyways, that's that. It gives me something to talk about today, but at the same time, it opens people's eyes that are watching this to understand that, you know, it could have been you, it could be you, right? Life is too short to give up on it, and, you know, yeah, it's something else. Okay, folks, so I'm going to head her down to the site. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, folks, so I'm back again, and I talked to the rig manager on site. He said not a problem, I can come in right now, so we'll get offloaded earlier and we'll be heading out of here. So that's perfect. So stay tuned for the rest of that. Alright folks, so I got this site. There was no problem. They wanted me to come down. They were okay with it. Said not a problem, come down, we'll get you offloaded and you can head back. So I'm here now, just waiting for the operator to get in the spot, and then he's going to back me in because I can't just drive into this spot. I have to basically turn around before I get into the rig and then back in around the corner, blind side. This is truck driving one-on-one, I tell you. You gotta be pretty good some of the times where you go into these rigs. It gets rough. As you can see, this ain't too bad again, right? Basically, just a gravel road coming in, and the yard ain't too bad. So it ain't too bad, folks. But you know, these are light roads. That's the spring and the summer and that they use like these light ones. Come the winter time, it's way in the woods, folks, because once it freezes, the ground's frozen, so they can drive as far as they want. They build these roads and drive in. So let's go get offloaded. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, folks, so I'm back again here. I'm offloaded. I'm heading back to the yard now. They went pretty good. The other two trucks ended up showing up. Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the road again. But the other two trucks ended up showing up that were coming with pipe 2. So I had to take them and back them in too. It was quite a mess after the 3 trucks got in. The ground was pretty tore up. It's soft. We dealt with a lot of rain this year, so you know, a couple trucks come in like that there, and they're turning around and they're tearing up the ground, and it'll make a mess pretty quick. So the operator, I'm sure after we leave, is going to have to just kind of go and brush that down, fix it up. So anyways, folks, I'm going to head back to the yard. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, folks, I'm on my way home now. I got tied up at work there for a minute doing something else. Couldn't really do the video, so I'm on my way home now. I thank you for watching my video, and hope that you hit that subscribe button to see my next upcoming video.